Yeah, my next book has a lot of themes of those, like, if I was a man. Like,
Next book.
yeah, I'm happy to tell you guys about it if you would like to know.
I would be thrilled to know. Like, I'm getting sweaty now too. I don't have another layer underneath, but let's go, Linda.
So my next book, I just turned in the copy edits for, so we should have a cover. I'm gonna like formally announce it with a cover and everything this summer. So you listeners, podcast listeners, get early dibs on knowing about it. But this is a book that is set in uh kind of like the same historical world. It is set it's in Mormon history, but it's actually right before Mormonism is founded. And this book is called The Glass Looker. Glass Looker. And this it's about a woman by the name of Sally Chase. Sally Chase was a seer in 1820s New York, and she could find missing objects. She would dig for treasure. There was a lot of folk belief that there was buried treasure in the earth. And one day around 1820, a young boy by the name of Joseph Smith comes to her and asks her to teach him how to use seer stones. And so she became Joseph Smith's like magical tutor. And so the book is following Sally Chase, and it's very adventurous, it's very witchy. It's less like straight horror. There are horror elements, but it's definitely more speculative, witchy, female ragey, and it's about this seer and how she's trying to carve out a space for herself as a woman, while men like Joseph Smith, who ultimately betrays her, are trying to discredit and take her place.
My God, it's like Joseph Smith found his Rasputin to show him all their ways. That's amazing.
Yeah, and it's all based in real history. And Mormonism is founded from Joseph Smith looking in magic seer stones and digging up treasure. If you love this concept of digging for treasure and using magic to try to release it from the earth, it's wild. It's wild and it's so fun.
God, I'm adding this to my list of like books to stock on NetGalley. Though, the
Yeah,
moment it drops, I can get an advanced reader's copy. I'm sold.
clearly.
I had a friend that compared to like, people that are raised in more traditional Christian beliefs, like a lot of us become horror fans. It's a growing trend, I'm realizing. I don't know if it's like the millennial Christian background horror fan, but it's hitting strong lately.
I think it's because horror is a way to dissect and break down trauma. I'm a nerd. I am a grad student working on my master's in history. And I actually just presented a paper on some very, very initial early stages research that I'm doing about the concept of Mormon Gothic and like legends, ghosts, these kind of like spooky things that happen in Mormon history, and how they demonstrate like this is a way for us to basically deal with foundational violence and trauma in a way that we can actually handle it. I think that's true for Americans across the spectrum, right? Like how do we deal with a lot of the horrors of like, for instance, like plantations. We make up a lot of ghost stories.
Mm.
There's a lot of ghost stories and lore around these kind of things. I think because it's easier for us to deal with this like horrific trauma than, like this is the way we're breaking it down, if that makes sense.
No, I completely agree. And I think it gives us an explainable, whether it be real or tangible, but it gives us an explanation instead of just constantly thinking, why? Is it me? Is it them? Is it, just constantly being questioning ourselves in anxiety. It's like, oh, well, it's this, it's that. And I think to your credit, that's how we help cope with these things that we cannot emotionally digest in one sitting.
Yeah. I think horror
Well,
is a really great genre, and I'm a big fan. So, and future books, I have more books planned that I'm pitching and working on, and they're all still in this like horror-ish area. So,
oh my God, I'm so fed. Thank you. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.